Now I'll get into Q&A stuff. Merv's Portraits asks, how hard was it to find a place to change at MLP? I let you go to the bathroom before me to change. Much appreciated, Merv. It was not easy. There was like one stall for everybody, and like, I got to change, bro. B. McClosey says, aside from the Flash's epic blunder, what are your top 3 in any professional sport? That's a good one. Let's see. One of the more famous ones is definitely the Seahawks deciding to pass instead of running with Marshawn Lynch in the Super Bowl. I think we've got J.R. Smith's refusing to shoot the ball because he thought they were actually up when a three or a shot would have actually like got them the win. And then probably the Dallas Flash picking the Columbus Sliders. Speak Pickleball asks, what's the lore behind the Chris Olsen hatred? Chris, honestly, he's just a know-it-all, you know? He thinks he knows it all with this paddle stuff. He thinks he's some sort of paddle genius or something or another, and he called the Pro XR paddle from a couple of years ago ugly. And so I lost all respect for him, both as a paddle reviewer and as a human being. So that's the lore. Also, if you guys haven't figured it out, I actually am like great friends with Chris Olsen. This is kind of just a bit, but so many people think it's real. So, yeah, Chris does a good job. I just like to pretend to hate Chris. August Blossoms asks, do pros actually hit bait balls? Yeah, you should have seen my tweet. I said that bait balls are just propaganda of Big Pickle. No chance. Doodoo942 asks, heard there was tension among the sliders leading into this weekend. Answered that with Tice. Neon6 asks, will you be playing PPA Sacramento? No, I'm actually going to Kuala Lumpur during that tournament, so I can't do that. I wish. The Vintage Open, that's going to be sick, playing with wood paddles. Blake PB asks, how do I be pro, or what is the biggest thing that sets 5.0 to that next level? Hand speed and pattern recognition. They're very intertwined, but you got to get a lot of those high-level repetitions and start building your mental models. Kay Chengher asks, I need names, addresses, who made that decision to play Columbus? Was it Pride? Talked about that one with Tice. Olivia from the Squeeze asks, thoughts on the format of the finals? Still number 1 seed picking opponent versus normal bracket. I like it. It kind of puts more incentive on the regular season. It's different from other pro sports. It adds another element of strategy and another area where people can blunder. The Real Pickle Mom asks, why Dallas? Why? That's a great question. Erin Marie Aiken asks, who should the Flash drop next year? J-Dub? I don't think it should be Tyra, and isn't Augie safe? Oh, it's kind of an interesting question. I think they have to drop, one of the original. So, like, I don't think it'll be Georgia. I think it'll probably end up being Tyra because they want to keep the Johnsons together, I would guess. So, I don't know. I would guess Tyra. They're a brutal situation. Corn Leo, can you guys get easier to pronounce usernames? God damn. They asked when I'm going to play with Daescu. I love playing with Dre. We played together on the Squeeze. We played together on a couple of APPs, PPAs, all that stuff. He is a dog. Love playing with Dre. I am always open to play with Dre. Elfard_UG asks, why was the MLP playoff format changed? Are teams getting promoted and relegated? I mean, I can't even remember all the changes. I'm sure it did change. Changes regularly. Like, I'd say if you're a pickleball fan, get used to that. Yeah, there's no relegation because it would devalue the teams too much right now. Taylor Bond asks, should fans be allowed to make noise to distract opponents / of their favorite team and player? I am a huge proponent of this. I think we got to get the fans engaged. I think they should be causing as much chaos as possible. I think Major League Pickleball should be a testing ground for just absolute, utter chaos, whether it's players or whether it's fans. And then PPA can be the other deal where it's more like tennis. But like the good news is we have 2 leagues where we can differentiate and see what sticks. I think MLP should be a festival atmosphere. I also think that in the first couple events of next year, they should hire people to, maybe it's even the hype guys, to just be talking crap midpoint. I'm going to get plenty of flack for that one, but I think that MLP should differentiate and make us more like other pro sports, to be honest. All right, if you're playing pickleball more than once a week, which honestly, if you are listening to the Pickle Pod, let's be honest, you're playing pickleball more than once a week. Creatine has got to be part of your routine. I take creatine on a daily basis. It is not just for muscle, clearly. It also fuels your brain. That's why I'm so smart. Just kidding. Oh, only kind of kidding. Strength, recovery, focus. It's like putting premium gas in your tank. Momentous just made it easy with their new creatine lemon. Creapure from Germany, no fillers, NSF certified for sport, so you know that it's clean. The new lemon travel packs taste like lemonade and they just mix into your water in seconds. Go to livemomentous.com, use code the DINK to save up to 35% on your first order. That's a good discount code. That's the code the DINK at livemomentous.com. Play harder, recover faster, and stay sharp with Momentous. Pretty much everybody should be taking creatine. Definitely helps your game and it helps your mental capacity. That's how I can do these pickle pods on Mondays after long weekends of playing or sitting on the bench. Yeah. Anyway, that's Momentous, creatine, awesome stuff. Checking out the sponsors helps us as well. So make sure to check out Momentous and use code the DINK.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, rather had fun, yeah.